Tonight, we give you the third and final installment in our in-depth feature on Joanne Missingham, Taiwan's top female Go player. We pick up with her mother's death from cancer, which dealt a devastating blow to Joanne. For 8 months, she was unable to play the game she loved. But when she did emerge from her grief, her career took off in ways she could never have imagined. Join us for the journey in our Sunday special report.
Early summer 2014, Joanne's mother, Hei Nan-ping, feels unwell. At first, she thought she'd just caught a cold, but medical tests revealed it was very serious. She had acute leukemia.
听到癌症一定就是觉得很可怕嘛。但是我会觉得在那个情况下
It's scary to hear the word cancer. I thought in that situation I should be able to comfort her, but actually she comforted me. She said, "Don't worry. Carry on with your studies in the US. People will take care of mom in Taiwan."
Joanne's dad and sister came to join them in Taiwan. The whole family took turns caring for Nan-ping, whose health rapidly deteriorated. She passed away after 10 months of treatment.
把围棋当中学到一些东西，就是带进去我的人生跟生活当中。
I brought things that I had learned in Go into my life. For example, I can respond calmly to whatever I meet in life. Immediately, I think about how to resolve this problem that has appeared. I don't get panicky or anxious about the problem.
我觉得已经不是妈妈，他们就很像朋友，又像妈妈，又像朋友，然后又觉得是这辈子最好的伙伴。
I think her mom wasn't just a mom. They were like friends. She was her mom and her friend, her best partner. Because when Joanne came back to Asia to train, her mom was almost always by her side. In Taiwan and in China, every day Joanne always faced the pressure of Go games and the pain of defeats. Her greatest spiritual support was her mom, so losing her mom was a great blow.
After Nan-ping's death, Joanne's father and sister returned to the US, leaving Joanne by herself in Taiwan. But she didn't have a trusted confidant. At one time, she turned away from Go and withdrew into herself.
有长达8个月的时间，还是没有参加任何比赛。
She didn't compete for 8 long months. It was a big deal. Perhaps in those conditions, she couldn't calm herself down enough to play Go.
那时候其实算是陷入了一个很长时间的低潮，就是因为我过去其实算是一个被妈妈照顾得很好的人。
I fell into a long low period, I suppose. Before that, I guess I was someone who was taken great care of by my mom. My mom arranged my whole schedule for me and helped me manage everything. So when she was gone, it was very hard to bear, but also I felt forced to grow up. After that, I had to find a way to manage everything for myself.
After almost a year of quitting, Joanne gradually emerged from her sorrow. In 2015, she began to retrace her steps in the international Go circuit and to win. She finally gained the 7th Dan ranking, making her Taiwan's highest-ranked female player. In 2016, Joanne and Chen Shiyuan represented Taiwan as a doubles team at the World Cup in Japan. They made a splash in the world of Go and were on the cover of an airline magazine. Suddenly, Joanne was spotted by a talent scout. Her stardom was about to grow.
我是在坐飞机回台湾的时候，在杂志上。
I was on a flight back to Taiwan and I saw her interview in Airline magazine. I looked at how the photo was taken and thought, looks like she doesn't have an agent. The photo made her look sort of mature and foxy. That's not how I saw her at all. I guess she didn't have an agent to help her with the entertainment business. So straight away I asked some of our people to get in touch with her Go association.
In late 2016, Joanne entered the world of entertainment, a whole new realm. She was a newbie in show business, but her sweetness and beauty and Go fame quickly won her contracts as an ambassador for scooters, cosmetics, and video games.
那时候就觉得他迟早的事情，他迟早会被媒体看见。
I thought it was just a matter of time. She was always going to be discovered by the media and become famous across Asia. And that's what happened. But if nobody had helped her manage it, she told me, when I head out to Go matches, it's dawn. I don't have time for styling my hair. I said, you need to pay attention to this because she's representing the whole of Taiwan. It's even about Taiwan's image. Someone needs to help her manage it. We're just helping her with that.
前一天有特别去就是上课，就是上体态课，然后老师有稍微教一下我什么。
The day before the shoot, I went to a posing class. The teacher gave me some hints on how to pose. At first, I felt a bit out of place, a bit nervous, but the photography guided me, made me laugh, so then I started to relax.
With support and promotion from her agency, Joanne was inundated with work. But she didn't get complacent. Rather, it brought out her unique humility.
因为他没有特别很想是说，比如说先拿下台湾市场，最后进军亚洲，然后全世界，然后宇宙之王这样没有。
She doesn't particularly want to, for example, capture the Taiwan market and then become the queen of Asia or the world, the universe. No, she just wants to be herself. If work comes to her and she likes it, then she does it. Not because it's a big pay jump or a big upgrade in status. She's never like that. Most of the time, she's running away from it. I think to this day, the entertainment industry is not her top priority. It's still Go.
Go always comes first. In 2019, Joanne competed at the Senko Cup in Japan. After 4 days sparring with the world's best, she reached the semifinals, winning bronze.
When we play Go and we choose a move, we should be thinking about 10 or 15 moves ahead. You need to consider the possibilities. If I do this, they might go here, here, or here. Maybe there are 3 options. You calculate what could play out for all 3.
With her earnest yet lively expressions, Joanne became a darling of Japanese media. She was dubbed the once-in-a-million Go beauty.
超人気棋士、台湾の国家合手団が毎週登場。
美しい形を学びましょう。
As her popularity in Japan skyrocketed, she was hired as a cast member on an NHK show teaching Go.
佳佳不仅就是人漂亮，然后企业下的好，所以大家关注她，我觉得是一个非常非常的正常的事情。
Joanne isn't just beautiful, she's great at Go, so I think it's natural that she gets attention. On that NHK show, they had a segment of just a few minutes where she explained Go tactics. I remember lots of people would watch that, people who played Go and people who didn't.
台湾で美しすぎる棋士とも呼ばれている国家家さんです。
After working in Japan, she returned to Taiwan and got many bookings to model for fashion brands and magazine covers. Her show business career entered a new phase.
大家好，我是黑佳佳，我在《消失的情人节》当中饰演的是叶佩文。哎呀，赶着回家炒饭啊！我们要去吃宁夏夜市。
In 2020, aged 26, she made her first outing on the big screen in My Missing Valentine, playing a colleague of the lead at the post office.
是还蛮好用的，期间你也赶快加一个。透过表演，我也算是学习到了很多。我觉得可能因为过去下棋，所以我很习惯去压抑自己的情绪。
I've learned a lot through performing. Maybe in the past, because of Go, I got used to suppressing my emotions. I would press them down, both good and bad emotions. I thought I couldn't have emotions, but now I remember them. For example, if I feel a bit disturbed inside, then I remember that feeling. I think, I can use this in acting one day.
Hello， 大家好，我是黑佳佳，又到了围棋小教室时间啦。今天来跟大家介绍的是猜子。大家都知道围棋呢有黑棋和白棋两种棋子。
Joanne wants to give back to the world of Go. As her career has progressed, she's dedicated herself to Go education. In 2021, she opened an online Go studio under the name Teacher Jia Jia. Joanne was part of Team Taiwan once more at the 2022 Hangzhou Asian Games. At the age of 28, she is already a pro Go player, a representative of Taiwan, an actor, and entrepreneur.
最大的一个期待跟希望应该是能够让更多人认识围棋。
My biggest wish is to introduce more people to Go. I think Go is still quite niche in Taiwan. Not many people really understand it. When people think of Go, they think it must be so hard. You have to be a genius to play it. But actually, the basic rules are very simple. It's easy for anyone to start playing.
Life is always changing, just like a good game of Go. Joanne lives by one of the 10 maxims of Go. Do not covet victory. Her careful courage and understanding of loss see her advance slowly but surely on her own path.